Hey, is that a Christmas list you're making?
No.
Well, is it for Hanukkah?
No.
Kwanzaa?
No.
Well, what are you doing then?
It's a Festivus list.
Festivus?
Festivus? What's that?
On today's episode of Know Your Religion, we'll find out. So what is Festivus? Religious scholars have debated for a long period of time. However, it looks like the first instance of Festivus was started by a great man called Frank Costanza. So how did he start Festivus? Here's what he wrote. Many Christmases ago, I went to buy a doll for my son. I reached for the last one they had, but so did another man. As I rained blows upon him, I realized there had to be another way. And that way was Festivus.
So, do you want to celebrate Festivus on December 23rd? Well, there are 3 traditions you must adhere to. First, get an aluminum pole. The aluminum pole, no tinsel, and a good strength-to-weight ratio. Second, have an airing of grievances. Tell your family and friends how much they've wronged you in the past year. And third, have a feats of strength. Feats of strength. Festivus isn't over until the host is pinned. Now let's look at a recreation of the last 2 that were made under budget and very quickly.
I'm the host of this Festivus dinner, and you all have let me down a lot this year. Now it's time for the airing of grievances. Naya, you always tell me how to do things I already know how to do. Derek, you always walk all over my self-esteem. Brian, you're a swine.
Gabe, you spend too much time at Pizza Hut. Brian, your haircut's ridiculous. And Nay, you're tearing me apart!
Gabe doesn't know how to do the dishes. I should tell him how to do it. Derek, you always show up out of nowhere. That makes me feel uncomfortable. Brian's always asking me for spare change so we can save the babies.
Derek, you creep me out to the point of fear. Naya, your sweater is way too distracting. And Gabe, why can't you read yet?
As the host of Festivus, Festivus is not over until you pin me in a feat of strength.
And what other things is Festivus known for? There is always the basic tenet of the Festivus miracle, which could happen at any time that changes people's lives for the better. And there's also the Festivus for the rest of us, which, believe it or not, many states in the United States have celebrated Festivus on December 23rd. It is not just something that occurred in Seinfeld. This is a real holiday. Festivus. So you've learned more about Festivus, and now you'll know your religion even better.
Lasher, you only have one pair of Dress for Success clothes.
Well, I really like this shirt. I mean, it's a pretty nice...
Lasher, you're always writing notes on my homework that I can't read.
But I've worked really hard on my homework.
Lasher, why don't you watch a good movie?
I do watch good movies, Derek. I mean,
Lasher,
movies
why do you feel inclined to talk to the audience in all of your videos?
I just really like talking about... Happy Festivus, everyone.